What's good, everybody? We are going to get straight into this video for today. I have a subscriber that has asked some specific questions regarding my setup of my Mega Live as far as the settings and also how I have it mounted. So first thing, let's go ahead and take a look at the question regarding the distance from the transducer for my 360 versus the Mega Live wires. And basically, if you take a look right here between that wire and the transducer itself, I can fit 2 fingers in there. And for you guys that are thinking something that you shouldn't be, you really should be ashamed of yourself. But basically the difference between here is about 2 inches, let's say about 2 inches or so. So that is the distance to provide clearance whenever the trolling motor is spinning around to prevent the cables from coming into contact with the 360 itself. And also I wanted to make sure that there is not a real strong bend in this cable, so it kind of has a nice curve to it, so it does not kink that line at all and end up damaging it or making some type of short in that connection. Make sure you guys hit the like button, and also if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, put your subscriber number. So for example, I believe I'm around 4,500, a little over 4,500 subscribers right now. So let's say, for example, if you're subscriber 4,567, put that right in the comment section. The other thing I want you to notice is that whenever I have my trolling motor stowed, the prop is sticking to, if you're facing the boat, to the right side and not on this side, not facing this way. So that will give you an indication of where you want to put the setting for the transducer. And we're going to take a look at the settings in just a second. So this would be on the port side on mine whenever it is whenever you are setting that up for the settings. So again, my trolling motor prop is sticking off the side of the boat going in this direction. So that's another question that I was asked. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the settings for the Mega Live system. All right, here we go. So I like booting the system up and having the setting on the accessory test screen, so that way it'll show me everything that is connected and disconnected. As you can see, my Mega Live is connected, and what I did was this button right here, which there's a link in the description if you guys are interested in getting this button or any other products. Another thing I want to mention real quick, guys, is look how clean my screens are. Shout out to Nate, one of my subscribers that always gets on me about showing you guys dirty screens whenever I'm out there on the water. But hey, when I'm out there, I'm putting in work, guys. All right, so this shows you what is connected and disconnected. And now let's go ahead and go to the menu screen, and then we are going to go to the accessories tab. And from there, go down to Mega Live, and we're going to take a look at those settings. Hit the right arrow key, and the first thing we're going to look at is Mega Live pinging is on. Interference rejection, I have that set on low. My range grid is on, and sometimes I'll have those on or on. Actually, most of the time I'll have my range grids on. Sometimes I'll turn those off. My boat icon, I leave that off because for me, sometimes there's a lag in that, and I don't want to get used to having to look at those settings to see where the Mega Live transducer is pointing in relation to whatever it is that I'm trying to fish at that moment. All right, overlay waypoints, I have that on. Mega Live installation. All right, so we want to hit the right arrow on that. And under there, I have it set at about 2 feet for my installation depth. And basically, that just means the distance from whenever you're looking at your transducer, how far under the water is that transducer. I have a 52-inch shaft on my unit, so I will set that for 2 feet. And then my port in installation. As I explained before when I showed you the location of my Mega Live transducer, it is set on the port side and use AHRS pitch and roll. I have that on pitch and roll, and let's just take a look real quick. The other option for that is, let me see, on. Let me go ahead and go back to that. There we go. Oops. Let me go back here and put that back where it was at. So on. So use ARS pitch and roll. Hold on one second, guys. on pitch and roll. So those were the options that were under there. And as you see, whenever you're changing those options, it kind of gives you different options that you can choose from there also. So I just leave that on pitch and roll. All right, so now from there, restore Mega Live settings. So anytime that you guys do an update or anything like that, or if you're having any issues with your system not showing clearly, trying to get rid of clutter or anything like that, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and restore your Mega Live settings. If you restore your Mega Live settings, what you would then have to do is just go back in here and put all of the settings back where you need those to be. Just make sure everything is okay. All right, so the other thing to show you guys real quick. Now let's take a look at the live imaging screen itself. So I'll exit out of the menu. I have this shortcut key. The #1 shortcut key is set to go directly to my Mega Live. And right now it says Mega Live is disabled out of water. What you guys can do to get that to run is go over here, and you will notice that there are 2 sensors right here. Basically, once those sensors are wet, that will create a connection that will allow your Mega Live systems to start working. So what you can do is just wet those 2 sensors. Once you wet those sensors, that will allow the Mega Live screen to start. You can see it flashing and everything. So now it is actively working. That is a way that you can test that at home, and it is no longer wet. So it went back to the Mega Live disabled setting on there. And last but not least, I wanted to show you my settings for my Mega Live. And what I will do is hit the menu button once while I am on the Mega Live screen. And there you go. These are the current settings that I'm using whenever I'm out on the water for my Mega Live system. All right. And another thing, guys, I have started using my forward range at 100 feet. And that has been working very well for me. I can track my bait, especially whenever I'm throwing those top water baits out past 100 feet. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the other videos that I have in my catalog. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video.